But I guess I'm going back to what part of, I guess, what has changed other than the political party affiliation of the White House?
What has changed is you have to look at what has happened. We have never held up a Supreme Court nomination. Since 1900, in a lame duck session, there have been 6. They've all been approved.
But there was, wait a minute, Alito, you did a filibuster for Alito and Roberts.
Where is Alito today? He's on the Supreme Court. That's the point.
It failed, but you wanted one.
But that's the point. You can draw all these extracurricular activities that took place, but look at what happened. For example, let's look at 2 very famous cases that came before the Senate. Bork, didn't get enough votes in the committee.
Right.
Either did Thomas, but we brought them to the floor anyway. We met with them. We had hearings, and they were brought to the floor. Even though they didn't get it, they could have been killed in the committee. We believe there should be a full vote, and that's what we should do now. And there was no filibuster. Thomas got 52 votes. It could have been. Bork, there was no filibuster. He couldn't muster enough votes to get 50. So what we have here is the Republicans in their usual obstruction manner. I don't know why McConnell's done this to his senators. He's marching these men and women over a cliff, and I don't think they're going to go. Well, he said we're not going to meet with them. We're not going to hold hearings. Right. We're not going to have a vote. But that facade is breaking as we speak. We now have about 8 or 9 senators who say, oh yeah, I guess we will meet with them. And we had a senator day before yesterday that said, let's man up here. We are elected to take votes. We should be voting. And there's going to be a breakthrough here.
What,
I told him.
Why do you think you're going to get a hearing? How are you going to get a hearing? Mitch McConnell has said no hearing at all. So why do you think you're going to get a hearing?
Mitch McConnell has said a lot of things, but his Republican senators are not going to go over that cliff with him. They're not going to do it. As I told Merrick Garland, this is going to break. You're going to become a Supreme Court justice. In addition to the people agreeing to meet, we have Republican senators. Senators are veteran senators. So, well, maybe what we should do is do it in the lame duck. Orrin Hatch, Lindsey Graham, others have said that. If they're going to do it in the lame duck, do it now.
4 years from now, and I know you're not going to be Senate Democratic leader 4 years from now, but 4 years from now, if you're in the 4th year of a Republican presidency, you don't think the Democrats should do whatever it takes to prevent that Republican president from appointing a Supreme Court justice in a presidential year before the election?
Not only do I think they shouldn't do it, they wouldn't do it. Whoever is elected president is elected for 4 years. Obama was elected for 4 years. He filled that duty he had to the American people. He was re-elected. He has an obligation to do his job for 4 years, not 3 years. Senators have an obligation to do their constitutional duty for the time that the president is in his.
Do you blame Republicans, though, for wanting to do whatever it takes? This is going to change the makeup of the court, and they believe this is worth fighting for. Do you blame them for doing this?
Absolutely. When you have Orrin Hatch, who was a chairman of the Judicial Committee, now is chairman of the Finance Committee, said you could not pick a finer nominee than Garland. Why didn't you do that? He's complaining to Obama.